2 years ago, Bukerere Goma division in Mukono was blessed with an addition to the area's population in the birth of Vincent Chiyimba. To the happiness of the family, it was Justin Namaweje's third birth.
Nazalira Mukono mudwaliro ddene.
The happiness was, however, short-lived. 4 days later, Namaweje noticed an abnormal behavior of her son and thus had to seek medical intervention.
Nenyambuka omukyala wali waggulu, waliwo omukyala azaalisa. Ngerayo ne mugamba waliwo omwana akaana kange kafuuse. Nangamba kozesa ku habu bw'aba talina buzibu ajja kutereera.
She was later to discover that the newly born had a brain disorder, medically known as cerebral palsy.
Nagenda okebera omwana nga talina kizibu kyonna mu lubuto yadde ku mbiriizi zino.
Her husband could not stand it and decided to vanish from the family, rendering her a single mother. Though the desertion by her husband was painful, stigma from neighbors was more hurting.
Kati wawanvu ya waliwo olumbe. Nemuwa omwana n'amusitula. Waliwo omukyala yali mukyala mukulu. Kati we twamukubamba omugongo n'agamba bw'omulaba ekyana kyonna bwe kirebera olowooza kyo kinaatereera.
With no friends to rely on, she's now nicknamed Mama Zonto, literally meaning mother of the mad one.
Oli ne woba akubye omwana we n'omugamba lwaki agamba totuleegako bazolo nga tekina ne we kizidde.
But even with this ridicule, she decided to trudge on.
Waliwo omuganda ngeri abeera mu ttawuni maama omutaatu. Ne mugamba kambeerenga wano nga bwe nva wano bwe ngenda wali we bamujjanjaba. Yaŋŋamba nti Jaasi omugamba wange waba abaana bwe bato tebalina kitaabwe. Ne mugamba nti lwaki ombuuliza ekintu ekyo anti mwenjeera nnyo. Mwenjeera nnyo abaana b'ebizibu tebabeeryeza.
Namaweje and her son Vincent Chiyimba are, however, not in this agony alone. Patricia Namtebi is estimated to be 13 years old. She was picked by a well-wisher Prose Namwaya 10 years ago.
Naye maswa yegaanye omwana n'agamba mwana siwe agenda musuula muki musezibwa nembagamba omwana nja kubeera naye.
Namtebi was dumped by her parents in a banana plantation. Prose Namwaya's courage to pick this girl was as a result of experience, since she had ever lost a child to cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a congenital disorder that affects movement and muscle tone or posture. It is a condition caused by abnormal brain development, most often before birth.
When the child is still in the mother's womb, this may depend on the conditions which may have affected the mother.
Then during birth, delayed labors, where the mother may be long distances, by the time you reach the hospital, the child is tired, the mother is tired, they're saying push, push. By the time the child is out, the child will not cry.
Symptoms include exaggerated reflexes, floppy or rigid limbs, and involuntary motions, which usually appear in early childhood. However, due to lack of awareness, many parents attribute the condition to witchcraft.
The child gets malaria, starts convulsing, and you know our local people, they say Yahweh might be such kind of witchcraft.
Some affected people can walk, while others need assistance. Whereas some victims can show normal or nearly normal intellect, others have intellectual disability with the possibility of epilepsy, visual incapacity, and deafness. Long-term treatment includes physical and other therapies, drugs, and sometimes surgery, which all require patience. This condition is, however, not a preserve for the young. Even at old age, one can suffer cerebral palsy, usually caused by accidents, malaria, or other ailments. Challenges are experienced in swallowing, eye muscle imbalance, in which eyes don't focus on the same object.
It is always very disturbing, and you really feel so bad that some children, when they already have cerebral palsy, they are mistreated and tortured which also psychologically affects them.
Due to lack of awareness, there has been increased stigmatization of both parents and their relatives.
Mostly ignorance about cerebral palsy is the biggest cause of stigma in the community.
Cerebral palsy remains one of the disorders that require attention and proper documentation. Susan Naonga reporting for UBC TV.